Money, I'm home. Welcome in. I'm Lynn Jarman Johnson with Consumers Credit Union. From finance to fitness, we have it all. And today we are going to talk a little bit about finances and how you can turn your giving into something that impacts lives. Cassandra Stewart is with us today, and she is the Fund Development and Marketing Director of Milestone Senior Services, our favorite partner. I'm saying that you're all our favorite partner, but you're our favorite partner. We do Meals on Wheels with you every single week. We love to donate our time, but also our treasure and talents. And I just want to find out from you, those donations, let's talk about how important and impactful they are to keep your organization helping seniors.
Yes, we have been around in this community for 60 plus years now. We're in our 61st year. Sometimes people say, I'm not familiar with where you work. But the impact that we make is tremendous in this community. And we couldn't do that without our wonderful, partners and donors that help keep us going so that we can provide the programs that are necessary to care for our seniors.
You have a beautiful new facility that also
we're working on.
It's beautiful. And one of the things that I think people take for granted is that, okay, there's a lot of corporate donors that are out there and you're getting, large gifts. But truly, one of the most impactful gifts, I think, is also something that helps with your budget, and that's reoccurring donations.
Yes, I highly recommend recurring donations. And so people think, I don't have enough money to donate. I don't, because they're thinking of maybe like a one lump sum, a dollar amount or something like that. And it's like, no, you can give monthly. I mean, we put out there, it's just like $20 a month can make such a big difference if we have, a large group of people doing that. And you think about it, that's like one meal out a month. If you go out to eat, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be spending. Yeah, you're going to be, and don't throw a drink in with that. So again, if you think, if I could just give up one meal a month going out to eat, and then I can donate, that $20 every month, that makes a difference. It becomes an income stream for us that we can depend on. Okay, we know this program will need this or this program needs that, instead of, okay, well, we know they donated, $200 last year, but are they going to do that again this year? You never really know. But with recurring donations, you can set it up. It's so easy to do. And then it just happens automatically. We send your tax receipt for you at the end of the year, and you're not scrambling at the end of the year, when the holidays are going on and everything else. You've already got your donation done for the year.
So when you look at this, you mentioned programs. Mm-hmm. Tell us about the programs and how that can impact somebody deciding to donate. Meals on Wheels is something everybody knows about. What other programs are out there that people might go, that really, goes to my heart?
Yes. So one that is, they're all near and dear to my heart, but I love our home repair. We say home repair department, but they build ramps. Being able to get in and out of your home safely, it means so much to the seniors and for folks with disabilities in our in our community. So yes, we help seniors. That may be our main category, but we help folks 18 years and up that have a disability through our waiver program. But the home repair, they go out, they do the assessment, and they build ramps. And some of our clients have been in their homes for years because they weren't able to physically get out, without somebody literally picking them up. And we know we have family members that, yes, they want to help, but they aren't able to do that.
Right, and you're the experts in building them. I mean, you have amazing volunteers, but the whole program is run so tremendously well.
Yes, we have licensed builders that go out, they do the assessment and decide, what type of ramp that will be best for your home and to fit your needs. And then again, like you mentioned, the volunteers. If you want to volunteer, if you have been a handyman or you want, worked in construction or something, and you want to give back, that's a way to do it. And if you haven't and you want to learn, that type of skill, we also welcome those types of volunteers as well, because the people there are willing to help you learn what you need to do.
You know, and each ramp is built specific. So the money is, you know, each ramp is different in the sense of what is truly needed as far as funds.
Yes, some are longer, some don't have to be as long. Again, like I said, it depends on, you know, your home and the space that they have available, things like that. So, you know, that's where the, you know, the licensed builders that comes into play with helping with that. Because we want, again, safety is the first thing.
And you know, it's funny because we talk about the fact that seniors, there is no question that you always, no matter how old you are, I mean, from the second that you are born till the day that you die, you are always wanting your own independence.
Yes.
And you want to always be able to feel like you can do the things that keep you independent. Yes. And yet this is something that is absolutely a game changer.
Yes, it is. And I mean, that's part of, I mean, our mission, our goals, you know, just we want seniors to be able to live independently with dignity, you know, and safely in your own home. We know seniors do better when they're allowed to stay in their own environment once it's in a safe mode, you know. So those are the things that we look to do, and having reoccurring gifts. So, you know, we are grant funded as well, but there are lots of things that may come up that grant funding doesn't cover. With those reoccurring gifts that creates that stream of income, it allows us to then provide whatever is needed, you know, for that specific client, if it's not grant funded.
How do you find the individuals that are needing your guidance and especially the safety component? It's just fascinating. You know, you really have to get to know their home, their living environment, their...
Yep. So we will go in. So, you know, of course, people call and reach out to us as well. And we're always, you know, marketing, putting things out there saying, hey, this is available, you know, to the community. We put out flyers. We do Facebook ads, things of that nature. We have an outreach person that goes out into the community to let people know about our programs and who we help and why we do what we do. So it's various ways. But once we get a client, we do an assessment with them. So we literally go to their home, doing a safety check. I think it's like a 40-point safety check system that they do. Perfect. You may just need grab bars in your home, in your bathroom, so you can get in and out of your tub safely still. So it could be something as simple as that. It could be simply tacking down the rugs that are in your home.
I was just going to say that, because falling is absolutely
that is
a critical...
the number one, you know, way that seniors get injured in their own home is from falling. So you may need a railing to go up and down your stairs, or even the porch. So if you don't get a ramp, but you can still get down your steps, but you need a railing there to help you do that. And that's our goal. So we do that check. So we're literally looking for how could you injure yourself in your home, and then we're fixing that to eliminate that issue.
And that is truly why those recurring donations, you know, you just don't know what you're going to find.
Right.
And how critical it is to be able to provide the full service. Exactly.
And it, you know, it's easy. We think it's pretty easy, you know, for donors. Again, you're not having to wait to save up, you know, a sum of money. $20 a month really, in this day and age, you know, people spend that without even thinking about it. I mean, you can go to Starbucks for 2 people and spend that, you know. But what a difference it can make if you put that each month toward helping someone else in our community, you know, that wants to just stay independent in their own home. You know, we can go without that latte or his pumpkin spice or...
Yeah, that, you know, I've heard rumors on how much they cost.
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, I think you would feel so much better just knowing that you made an impact in the community, you know, helping a senior in need.
Okay, we know how important recurring donations are, but how can someone hook up with you to do that? Is it easy?
Oh, it's definitely easy. You know, you can just go to our website, milestoneseniorservices.org, and push the donate button. And once you get to that page, you can put up what you want to do per month and just hit recurring, and it'll automatically, you can even use your consumer's credit card, you know, or consumer's debit card. Yeah, or your debit card to just enter a donation, and once it starts, it's fine. You know, you can let it go for as long as you want, and then, you know, for whatever reason, if you need to stop it, you're able to go right back into the website and, you know, and stop it if you need to. But just know, you know, you're making a difference in the life of a senior or someone with a disability. So,
Well, thank you for your time again today.
oh, you're
Cassandra.
welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
And thank you for listening in today and watching us as we really delve deep into how you can make a difference in our community with Milestone Senior Services. I'm Lynn Jarman Johnson with Consumers Credit Union. Have a fabulous week.